Good evening, everyone, and welcome to I think it's the fourth restart of the Zandvoort race in C3 for RLH. Unfortunately, Codemasters servers do not agree with us tonight. Yet again, I would say. So we are hoping for a really good start now and get this race underway. And hopefully drivers will show us some great action today so we can forget the 1 hour lost waiting for it. And we have again the formation left. This time hopefully everyone is on the right tire, everyone is set, everyone is in the lobby, and we have no more problems. We will check tires right now. Oh my god, I don't believe it. We do have a driver on the mediums. This cannot be happening. This cannot be happening again. Oh my. Unfortunately, the Ferrari driver is surely going to be disqualified. I'm betting he's got a very good excuse, but this is not going to play well for him, for sure. As we are on their way for the start. We are preparing the grid right now. Drivers are taking their rightful places. With our pole sitter Atomic in his hard-earned first spot on the grid. Finally getting this race underway, and we will have lights in just a few seconds now. And it's 2 lights, 3 lights, we have 5 lights. And lights out, and the way they go, and we are seeing Atomic very fast on the wheel, and he is in T1, wheel to wheel with Maggot, who seems to have... No, he is just right on his tail. We saw Mercedes take slightly different route, but other than that, everyone has gone out very, very well. This is extremely interesting and very, very good racing from the C3 drivers. We were expecting carnage in T1, but hey, look at this. Everyone has gone away very, very, very good. The Ferrari driver on the medium tires surely lost a few places because of those tires, but he will not matter in the classification. Meanwhile, oh, we have Rico, we have our championship leader. He was clipped, most likely, and he spun. Overtaking in Zandvoort is going to be a nightmare. And look at Alexander charging for P3. End of lap 2. Will he be able to stick it? Yes, he does. He makes the move on multi-rob. While Marius has managed to get past Ahmed. We have Ben. The Mercedes are falling back the order in P7. No clue what happened there, but he's already got the Alfa Romeo in his gearbox. And surely this is going to be exciting racing, as we see Bossmos getting a look on the inside of Andre Ivan. Surely not the place to overtake there, but we are going to see at least a couple attempts on the main straight right here. Let's see what Andre can do against Ahmed, but no, nobody can make the passes stick. Everyone has fallen in line, and although we do see cars very, very close on this track, it's near impossible to overtake. Still, Maggot is right in Atomic's gearbox, and he's going to try and pressure him, most likely into a mistake. Oh, there was some carbon fiber there, and Marius and Matchip and Ahmed all have passed Florian, who's gone down the order. Billy Michu also. A lot of moves have happened in the back at the same time. While Ben is already in the pits, and surely he's going to go for the hard tire. No, for the soft. He will probably try the two stops clearly. Try and gain as much time as he can, and when everyone else pits, he will go for the mediums. In the meantime, we have a lot of battles in the midfield, with Bossmos hitting the backside of Ahmed. This will not do his car good. As I said, it's a nightmare to overtake on this track. You have to keep it clean, you have to stay in the back of a car for quite some time until you find yourself a doorway to get past him. And the dirty air is massive, so trying to accelerate out of a corner in the tail of another car will do exactly this: unsettle your car a lot, and you risk of losing it. In the meantime, the AlphaTauri of Billy Michu is right in the back of the Renault, looking down the inside for a second there. Bossmos trying to make the move, and has done it. And Ahmed, will he try and come back? No, he can't. Meanwhile, the two leaders, Atomic and Maggot, have built themselves a pretty big gap from the field. They do continue their fight. Rika will run out of track by the end of this, so he can make the overtake. But look at them go. It has been a very, very clean start of the race so far. We do unfortunately have our championship leaders way in the back, so this will probably open up the championship for different drivers like Alexandro in the Red Bull, who is now P3 and who has gotten himself to very good results since joining C3. And if things stand like this, he will manage to close that gap a little further. Boss Mods now going after the second McLaren. Matchup will have none of it. But there he is, Boss Mods. DRS wide open on the main straight, wheel to wheel into T1, and Boss Mods makes it stick and gets the pass done. On to the next, and he's seeing the Williams of multi-wrap, and he's gonna have it in his sights in a couple of laps for sure. The Alpha of Marius, at least so far, has a quiet race in P4. Quite the gap, both in front and in his back. So he can settle in a nice race pace for him and just do his own strategy, think further, and see what's on for him at the pit. He will surely pit from P4 and see where that gets him. Do we have any medium runners in the first places? Maybe? Nope. Everyone is on the soft tire. Everyone is gonna pit very, very soon, in 3-4 laps, most likely. Boss Mods is the biggest winner. Boss Mods and Marius are big winners, but Boss Mods has gained 10 positions. He did leave last, so he's gonna be happy with his progress so far. Gonna pit along with the others on the fresher tire, but he has made massive gains. As tires start losing grip, drivers are not so confident anymore, and they're not gonna dive into reckless overtakes. Not in the last couple laps of life. Although Rika does manage to shave off some time from his lap, even on these old softs. Just goes to show the quality of these drivers and how they can still improve on used tires. Billy, oh my, Ahmed retires in the pits actually. What could have happened to the McLaren driver? This was unexpected. Ahmed was running very, very good for a lot of time. What could have happened to the McLaren? Meantime, Boss Mods has managed to get past Multi-Rob, and he's now got a glimpse of Marius Daniels' Alfa Romeo. Fair to say that Boss Mods has made the most of out of his tires. Florian trying to find a gap. This is a clear day, so we're sure not going to have any rain. As well, usually it rains a lot in Zandvoort, so it seems it's not the case today. at the same point, we're seeing that Atomic has managed to get Maggot out of his DRS zone. Magic goes in the pits, and we will surely see a lot of drivers following suit. Rika also follows him. Oh, Bosmos has carved away past Marius. We only got to see a glimpse of what happened there, but there was contact. Bosmos is on fire. He has been driving like a madman for the first 11 laps. What can he do by the end of this race? Can he catch the leaders from 6.5 seconds back? Maggot pits. Maggot is the first of the leaders coming into the pits and going out on the hard compound. Where can he come out? He comes out right next to Bosmos. Will he try to keep the Mercedes driver behind? Surely it's worth it. Every second gained is going to matter a lot. And it will help Alexander's Red Bull also, putting some distance between them. If I would be that Red Bull, I would go in right now in the pits as fast as he can, as long as Maggot can keep the Mercedes behind him. Will he go in the pits? Yes, he will. Straight into the pits. Very good call from the Red Bull. Bosmos pits also. He has these tires can be framed for having one of the best first stints that I have ever seen in league racing myself. Ben, meanwhile, on the alternate strategy, is up into P7. He will have to pit again, most likely for the medium tire. Who knows what can he take from a fresh set of mediums against, well, pretty old hards at that point. We will have to see. Order is restored at the front of the race. Atomic and Maggot still a second between them, exactly like it was. They have done it clockwork. Alexandru is on the hard compound, also out of the pits. Florian's Ferrari splits the three leaders as he lap 13 and still hasn't pitted. I don't know what he's waiting for, because he will, maybe he wants to go on the mediums, but this will mean another, well, at least 4 or 5 laps on the soft tire. I don't know if they can hold on that much. Nope. He's in now. Couple laps too late, if you ask me, at least. But this gets Ben in P5. Fighting with men like Donkey. Now on the soft compound. I will remind you that he unfortunately started the race on the wrong tire. Lurch hunting multi-wrap. Multi-wrap has not pitted, maybe. No, he hasn't. And he's gonna get punished very, very badly. Because, well, Ben is gonna pit himself in a couple laps. Maybe 2-3 laps. But he will be able to go on the medium tire. I'm sorry for that. Seems there's a cold going around here. And we have Atomic with a 3-second time penalty. This is going to count massively. From multiple warnings, actually. It's really hard to get warnings in Zandvoort. He must have jumped that high curb pretty often there. So the medium pit window is open now. And Ben is surely going to look for the medium tire. As soon as he will be comfortable, he can get to the end, pushing on it. Most likely going to stay out for a couple more laps. As long as he feels confident in the lap times. And he will switch to the medium, trying to gain as much as he can from it. I'm being told that Maggot also has a 3-second time penalty, and this will make this fight even by the end of the race. Thank you, Matrix, for being my eyes whenever I couldn't find it. And we have a yellow. We have yellow, and we have Lurch having problems in sector 1. The Racing Point driver has had a mishap, and he is missing a big chunk of his wing. Clearly he's gonna go in the pit. He is hindering multi-wrap. Oh no! No, no, no! This was not very good driving from the Racing Point. He's hindered the Williams a lot. Cost him quite a bit of time there. Finally the Williams gets past. But he will not be happy. He will have some bad words for the Racing Point. Surely. And here... And we have Ben in the pits going for the medium tires as expected. He will be swift to get out. Let's see where he ends up. It's a short pit stop in Holland, and this is going to help him at least. And we see there Billy Michu. And yes, Ben, oh my, they are wheel to wheel. Billy locks up, trying to hold on to that position. But the Mercedes does a Red Bull and gets past, exactly like Verstappen did to Bottas. Gets past right coming out of the pits. The Romanian driver Billy is not going to be happy about this. He was just about to hold on. And he is an excellent driver. Ben would have had a very hard time passing him, even on fresher rubber. But P6, after falling down to last in the first couple of laps and going to the end now, is going to make the Mercedes very, very happy. Meanwhile, Bosmos is still in P4, chasing down that elusive podium. But coming back from the back, I'm sure he's going to be happy keeping this position. But a lot of laps left and a lot of time for things to change. Meanwhile, Matchip has gotten in the back of Billy. He's going to try and chase him down. Billy locks up a lot. You see there, a lot of momentum from Matchup, nothing he can do. Has to slam the brakes, has to stay behind. And DRS power now, can he make it? Oh yes, he makes it look, well, rather easy there. Billy's not going to be content, but he does have to give up position. Matchup does get a 3-second time penalty for his efforts, unfortunately. And here we have men like Donkey coming to get to the Nisu. I'm guessing Billy's tires are pretty old by now. Yes, 19 lap old tires, and he's gonna hope to keep them at least another 3, if not 4 laps, to make full use of them and get on the soft after that. Everyone else is gonna go to the end. Billy is the last man needing a pit stop right now. And that will get him right in the front of Nika, so out of the points after he pits. The Ferraris have switched places, and now Florian is chasing Billy. Oh, bit of wheel banging there. Florian is very, very anxious to get past, and he will surely make it. Doesn't even want to wait the DRS zone. Ooh, that was a close call for Billy. Florian starting to lock up, and look at Ben. He's caught up with the Alfa Romeo. And on his fresh tires, he's gonna surely look to make a move, get himself a little more up the order. In the front, things are starting to shape up, with Atomic having a commanding lead over the Williams of Maggot, and Alexandru tucking himself very, very good in P3. He does have Bosmos behind him, who's been on a hunt, and look at Ben go right past that Alfa Romeo. The best and safest, I'd say, overtaking spot is the main straight here in Zandvoort. If you want to make it clean, if you want to be safe while you do it, you have to choose that straight to make your move, and Ben just did just that. So I was saying Bosmot is going to look to try and close the gap to Alexander. Maybe find a way, find some time, and get him in the next 13 laps. But both Mercedes drivers, one fell behind from P3, the other one left from the last spot on the grid, and look where they are now. They have recovered so well. Impressive drivers from both of them. Big lock up there for the Red Bull. Everyone seems to have settled in a race pace. Very good race today. No safety cars, no VSCs, very few penalties. Most likely from the two leaders, most likely gotten while pushing a lot. An impressive drive from both the Mercedes drivers. Bosmot seems to be chipping away Alexandro's gap little by little. Hard to guess if he can make that gap fall just enough to get in DRS range. Florian trying a move on Matchip. Is man like Donkey gonna try and get past his teammate? I mean, really, Ferrari, the team order team. They're surely not gonna battle themselves when they can battle the McLaren in front. And Florian gets the move done. Oh, man like Donkey has made a terrific move on Matchip and gets himself past also. Matchip loses 2 positions in 1 corner. Well, 1 to be fair. But that was really good driving from the Ferrari drivers. And we have a yellow, and we have... It's Multiroute who has... He did have a problem maybe because gap to Atomic rose a lot. Does he? Yes, he's whole. Most likely he did visit some gravel maybe. Did a mistake. But now Alexandro is really close to him, like 3 seconds. He's gonna see that on the board, and he is going to want to attack, and he is going to push for the last 8 laps of this race. He can't see the Williams. He can't smell the blood. Surely any driver seeing a gap fall that hard is gonna think maybe he has a broken wing, maybe he has a problem. I'm gonna push, see what happens. And surely the Red Bull is gonna do just that. Meanwhile, you can't discount Boss Moss, the Mercedes, in the back of Alexander. They might actually catch themselves at the same time if they do. Look, the Red Bull can have a glimpse of the Williams in front. Maggot is not going to be happy with this kind of pressure at the end of the race after driving very, very good up until this point. He does manage to keep that gap. While Bosmont is chipping away at Alexander's safety net little by little. All Atomic has to do now is bring the car home. Another flag, and most likely a man like Donkey, because he's fallen behind quite a lot. No broken wings, but now it's Florian who's fallen behind. At this point, we have the podium in front of us. Not forgetting that Maggot does have a 3-second time penalty. And if Alexander has asked his engineer, he will try to push as hard as he can, but he's almost out of ERS. Surely trying to push. Surely trying to get that gap down as much as he can. He doesn't seem to be able to. Maggot is also using everything he has to keep it up. There's gonna be 5 laps where none of them can make any mistake. And look at Bosmos. Alexander is gonna have a different problem in a couple of laps, because Bosmos is gonna be on his DRS very, very, very soon. Ben's 2-stop strategy, or forced 2-stop strategy, actually managed to work. And here we have Boss Mods in Alexander's DRS, who has used up most of his DRS trying to catch up to Maggot, who did manage to slip away and who will profit from Boss Mods and Alexander's fights and might just get away with it with his P2, because surely the Red Bull is not gonna give up without a fight. Oh no, the Mercedes has done an error there. Stellar driving from him up to this point. I'm sure he wants to get this podium to make it even better than it already is. Must pay a lot of attention now not to overcook it, not to make a mistake. Goes for the outside. The Red Bull covers the inside very, very good. Great defending from Alexandru, who is managing to stay out in front, but just barely allowing Maggot to run away, allowing him to build himself a new gap just to stay safe from that penalty. We're gonna look at this fight unfold in the last 2 laps of this race. 3 laps. DRS again for Boss Mods. You need to be at around 5/10 when you get on the main straight in order to make sure you make the pass cleanly. No way he can get the corner now. The Red Bull has managed to stay safe once again, but he is using every bit of ERS possible. Two laps to go. Great battle between these two. Small hiccup by Boss Mods, hoping they keep it clean until the end of the race. I think Boss Mods is saving up a little. Yes, not hitting that overtake button. Saving up for the straight most likely. Trying to give it everything he has there. Yes, Alexander trying to chip away everything he can scrape. Ben is actually starting to see Boss Mods. And if I remember correctly, Boss Mods does have a penalty of himself. I don't really know. Matrix, I know you're watching this. Give me the status update, please, on Boss Mods' penalties. I don't want to go in the race director right now, as we are in the last lap of the race. Alexander managed to steer clear of Boss Moss himself, but Ben is very, very close. I honestly don't know, but I do remember Boss Moss having a penalty. We will stay with our leader, as I don't think much can happen there. Now, see him cross the line. Commanding race from him. Excellently executed, start to finish. Mighty performance from the Alfa Romeo today, and well deserved race win for Atomic. Coming home in second place, Maggot managed to hold on even when the times were harsh for him. Very, very well earned. Alexandru comes home, followed by Bosmos and Benny. Penalties do not come into play here, so the Mercedes drivers do remain P5 and P6, and P4 and P5. Second Alfa Romeo of Marius comes home P6, followed by the two Ferraris of Men Like Donkey and Florian, with Magic crossing the line in P9. The last point goes to Andre Ivan in the Haas, closely followed by Multirab. And this has been our Netherlands race, ladies and gentlemen. We will go to podium interviews in just a second. Driver of the day, as we all expected, Boss Moss. Stellar drive from him today. Excellently executed. I will go out just for a little bit, try and get everyone in for a quick interview. Let's see if I can find them. Unfortunately, I don't have either the winner or I'm gonna try and add them really quick. Let's see if anyone joins, if they can. Hello, hello. Who is there?
Atomic.
Atomic! Magnificent race, my friend. You have done it. Finally, a race without incidents, and you took a commanding win. This has been a sight to see. Excellent race.
Thank you.
Excellent race for you. How was it?
That was the first stint was very, very stressful because I underfueled the car because we always get safety cars. So I said, "There's no way we don't get one." I just put +7. So after 3 laps, I was already like +3, so I had to fuel save with P2 right behind me. That was not good. That was very stressful.
Yeah, surely. At some point, Maggot made a mistake.
Yeah,
I'm
that
sure
was
you were
so
you felt
relieving.
you felt a bit relieved
Yeah,
because
for
of
sure,
that.
for sure.
Yes. Uh,
Hello, hello.
yeah. Finally, a race where no mistakes happened. I remember Australia. I was the commentator there. I think you had a puncture, like 2 corners to go. Must have been frustrating
Wait,
then. Hmm?
can you guys hear each other? Because you talked over each other.
Yeah,
Can you hear?
Alexandru, we had
Okay.
this problem. We had this problem last time over. You have to share your mic from audio sharing settings because I can hear you, but yes, I can hear you, but our viewers can't. Yeah,
Yes.
and you have to share, always share or something like that. Has to be. We're not joined by Maggot yet, I'm guessing. So Atomic, just until Alex fixes his mic. Spa is next. What do you think about that? How do you like the track? How do you like your chances there? Guys, it seems I've lost everyone. Something did happen. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm now hearing you both.
Okay, now
Something
we
did
are back.
happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so Atomic. I was saying Spa is next. What do you think about
I
that?
like
How do you
Spa.
like? Yeah, you like it.
One of my favorite tracks. I'm not the quickest, but I really enjoy it. So yeah.
So gonna be hoping for another good result there. I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Really do.
Alex, how was your race? Second podium in a row since joining C3.
Yeah, it was a very good race for me. I was very careful with my car because this track feel a bit, I don't know, tricky for me. So I was just like full focus, not too fast, not too risky, be
Had,
patient, and I got a podium.
had a bit of a
Yeah.
pressure there from Boss Mods in the last laps.
Yeah, I think so, but he just said that somehow he hits his front wing, but I don't even know how because I left him a lot of space, so
Nah, he hit you from behind, just a slight overbreak, just a bit, and he hit you from behind. Maybe that's when he
oh, I'm
hit.
happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I feel bad for him, but I'm happy for my podium, so
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Well, on to Spa. I'm sure you're going to be hoping for a good result there also.
of course, yeah. I want a podium there because I feel very fast in Spa, so hopefully I will be able to challenge Zatomic somehow, but we'll see.
I think we had pretty similar pace on the hard. Like I was looking at the gap since like I was just driving autopilot last like 15 laps, and I wasn't gaining. I was thinking like maybe 1/10, not more than that. So you were pretty quick.
Oh, thank you so much. I was trying my best to be able to keep both modes behind me, but in the same time I didn't want to lose my car, so yeah.
Yeah,
Going
well,
into turn one, when I got out in P1, I just knew that I was just saving ERS so much because I knew I already did a league race here like 4 weeks ago. I knew like ERS once you use it, you're not getting it back. So I had always a lot in case I had to defend. That was
Just to
very
let you
handy.
know, I was out of ERS and I was out of fuel somehow.
Yeah, I was out of fuel as well.
I don't even know how I managed to be able to get a podium here, but yeah.
well, very good driving from both of you guys, and we are gonna see each other again in Spa next week. This is gonna be RLH's fifth round, And we're going to see each other next Wednesday, 1900, as usual. Thank you very much for the race, guys. Have a good
Bye,
evening,
everyone.
and we're going to sign out.
Have a good evening. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
guys.
bye everyone.